Fathia Williams faces backlash for our new movie. Nollywood actress, film maker Fathia Balogun has come out to address the controversy surrounding a new movie, Efunroye, the Unicorn. The controversy started when the actress took to her social media accounts to announce the release of a movie, Efunroye, the Unicorn, with the official poster captioned Power Trade Legacy. The untold story of warrior queen is about to unfold. She built an empire, she defied kings, she changed history. When freedom had a price, she paid it in gold. The merchant queen who rewrote the rules. Now it's time for her to rule your screens. That post has since sparked a lot of controversy, especially because the movie is about Efunroye Tinubu, a Yoruba aristocrat, merchant, and slave trader in pre-colonial and colonial Nigeria. She is said to have used her connections to establish a successful trade network with European merchants in slaves, tobacco, salt, cotton, palm oil, coconut oil, and firearms, and allegedly owned numerous personal slaves. As a wealthy woman, Madam Tinubu was able to influence economic and political decisions during a time. She had a massive security force composed of slaves, and she sometimes executed orders usually given by political leaders during the colonial era.
Yes, reacting to the social media backlash, Fathia Williams Balogun took to her Instagram page, writing, and I quote, "My response to the reactions trailing my upcoming movie, Efunroye Tinubu. The reactions generated by the announcement of my upcoming movie, Efunroye the Unicorn, underscores just how passionate we are all about our history and our nation, Nigeria. I'm deeply thankful to both my loyal fans and non-fans for the overwhelming support this project is receiving. With over 6 million views on my post, I do not take your support for granted. Your interest and feedback are truly appreciated. However, the passion and emotion surrounding this project, especially on Twitter, while inspiring, have led to some misconception that I would like to clarify." She added, "Firstly, Efunroye the Unicorn is not a promotional piece intended to glorify or whitewash a divisive historical figure like Madam Efunroye Tinubu, nor does it carry any political intention or affiliation. This film is purely a work of artistic interpretation and storytelling. As a filmmaker, my goal is to bring Nigerian stories to life on screen, and this is no exception. The movie is an attempt to present Madam Tinubu's life in a balanced and nuanced way, showcasing her triumphs, challenges, and the complex legacy she left behind. It is not an effort to reshape or glorify the historical narrative. Like all historical figures, Madam Tinubu's story is layered, and this film aims to capture both her strength and controversies. I want to emphasize that Efunroye the Unicorn is the first and foremost a creative expression meant to entertain, educate, and spark thoughtful conversations. It's not a documentary, nor a political statement. As with many artistic work, it draws from history, but also takes creative liberties to make the story more engaging for modern audiences. I believe that through this film, we can explore important parts of our history, but it's important to understand that it remains a work of fiction inspired by real events."
Okay. I do not understand why people do this. Little time, people will say, "Oh, we have a lot of stories. We have a lot of history.
I'm for that.
We should
tell the story.
We should tell the stories. We should do this. Why are we wasting stories? Why are we wasting history? We should go indigenous. We should do all of these things." And now people have done Basharunga. People have done Lisha B, Agbongwakala. People have done, so, I mean, they're trying. And so somebody decides to tell the story of Tinubu, and then maybe because people just don't like the fact that maybe the name is associated with, someone, and then you just all of a sudden, I mean, because why the outburst? If this is somebody's story, because all of these people that they're talking about, they weren't pure. Like, most of these people were not pure. It wasn't as if, and as human beings, if they lived before, human beings are flawed.
Yeah.
Even the ones that we have right now, even when you hear the story of Coco Chanel, the designer, you hear that even as prosperous as she was, as astute as she was in business, she actually did certain things. She dated some people. She was ruthless just because she wanted to get to the top. And sometimes some of these people, just together, they will step on toes. and all of those things. Like, except you just want to be there in this life and all. I mean, they are human beings. They are flawed. So if they are telling the stories and you're now annoyed or angry or you don't like it, really, I don't understand people.
And the funny thing is, I'm one of those people that I really want. Yeah, you've read a lot of books. I'm not going to read book. I want to watch it. So if I've been hearing this story, just bits and pieces. So me wanting to, Fathia Balogun wanting to put all of this in a movie is something I want to see. To
Queen
have
Amina.
a proper, I watched that one, a proper story of how it all went down. Yes, people can be angry. Maybe, I don't know why they're angry. The film is not out. So is it that they're
I've told you why I do. Is it
they're angry that there's a film about a character
So I think
that was involved with slave trade, because there are a lot of bad things that were said about that character, that she had slaves, that she sold people.
But it happened.
So she wants to tell the story so that we get to learn.
It happened.
I don't know.
I think people, I think, number one, I've told you, I think because it has a name, because the name of that character is Oshu Tinubu, Madam Tinubu, and then you're not just cool with the fact that the person was. Should they now change the person's name? I don't get it.
I'm really interested in this.
I'm looking forward to it. Yeah. Kudos to Fathia Balogun. Yeah. Well done. I am here for it.
We're even trying to explain too.
Along.
It adds to the publicity for the movie.
Okay, I've repented. If not, I've repented. And I apologize to everybody I've ever abused.
I said 15 minutes.
I apologize to everybody I've ever abused in this life. I think OJ is the most abused human being by me. OJ, should I apologize to you? Get out.
You have to apologize to things. So you have to appease the gods.
I should bring gifts and anchor.
And
Kazim, I'm so sorry for calling you short and for disrespecting
you. See when they behind camera collect arrow.
Let's go. Oh, director Buki is saying that I should apologize to her.
So you've offended a lot of people.
No, I'm thinking about Buki's own, because Buki abuses me too. So it's too gay for. So I don't know how to. Even this OJ that I'm saying that I won't change my mind. But let's go on to the next one.
I said in 15 minutes time you'll be doing rash things. What is too gay for? Too gay for.
Okay, I will not do it again.
No,
you know that when you repent, you are not expected to totally. It is small, like you get. Even people who do drugs, even when they take them to rehabilitation centers, sometimes they will still be giving them small, so that it is gradually. You get? So, yeah.
Did they explain?
They said that avoid the urge to shalaye, so I will stop shalaying.